Brought to you by Berkeley College.
Everybody sing do, da do, da do, da do.
In our classes, the relationship between music and early childhood development is evident. We have babies in our classes. We have toddlers in our classes.
When I'm spinning round, I'm as happy as a kid can be.
He's inspiring the next generation of tiny little rockers, and it seems he's having quite a bit of fun in the process. He's Michael Napolitano, founder and director of Preschool of Rock. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
So glad to have you. Love this concept, love the idea. Where did it come from?
It came from having children.
Yes.
Right. So I was a rock and roll musician, kind of longer hair, looked a little different, pre-children, pre-kids, PK. And then, I took my daughter to some music classes and we really enjoyed it, but for me, it was a little softer and more gentle and less interactive than I wanted my child to experience. And I kind of had all the instruments at home, so we started doing stuff at home. I started writing songs. Next thing you knew, I guess I was good at it because people wanted to come. I started throwing a class, people wanted to come. Next thing you knew, more people wanted to come. I got another teacher and then another teacher, and I have this kind of catalog of wonderful musicians that work with us now. And
You're now in 11 locations throughout New Jersey and New York.
Yep, I would say more than that, but we can say 11 maybe.
No, say what it is.
I don't know, I think it's in the 20s now.
Look at that, so
Yeah.
about 20. And this is a whole new concept because, and I don't want to disparage anyone else because there are a lot of terrific music programs.
Yes.
So what makes this one a little bit edgier, a little bit more fun, a little bit different?
Our teacher doesn't sit down. That's
that
one
you?
thing. Yeah, that's me. And there's other people, so they kind of have to emulate my spirit, which has always been very energetic. And since I was a young one, I was kind of the first Preschool of Rocker. My dad was a drummer in bands, so I was at rehearsals.
So you're indoctrinated into this, really?
Yes, like my father invented the class. He doesn't even know it. And so thanks, Dad. And we don't sit down. It's a whole rock and roll experience. It's like a show, and the kids are part of the show. They get their own instruments, and they get to explore our instruments each week.
What is it about the physicality of it that you think engages the kids?
If someone's jumping, they're going to jump. If someone's dancing, they're going to dance. If they're not, if the teacher's sitting down and just strumming the guitar, a lot of music classes play playback. It doesn't really engage them. They need, especially in our world, our children are affected by the constant images and TV. So having a live performance in front of you that you feel like you're involved with really, really affects them greatly.
You think they experience the music differently that way?
Yes, I do. Yes. I think when someone is actually playing in front and whacking on a drum and they get to come up and whack on the drum, they feel an ownership over the class, over the music itself, yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about your history with
Sure,
the Blue Man Group?
Yeah. Blue Man is a huge influence on me still. It was a wonderful experience for me.
Talk about your role in it.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to work with the founders of the company and a small group and of other people, very talented creatives, that developed new content. And whatever the mad geniuses wanted to bring out there, we had to make it happen. And that involved so much production, creative production, and kind of figuring stuff out, and tons of interesting instruments. I used to tune the tubes and create instruments with these amazing technical developers. So that has transferred into Preschool of Rock because we use a lot of drums.
Yes.
It's all about drumming. So in my classes, our classes, it's all about drumming. Every week we have some type of drumming activity because I really do feel like that's the gateway to the soul, to music. For toddlers, it's hard to make chords on a guitar, but you can whack on a drum at 6 months. You can
Absolutely.
12 months a little louder,
Yeah.
18 months, two hands, so.
You say that there's a strong connection between literacy and music. What is that? What have
Yes.
you experienced with your own children?
I mean, there's tons of research out there, but in the most simple sense, if you're listening to music with lyrics and the children they're not reading yet, and they're barely speaking, a lot of them. I had a child today in my class, little Mikey, he's like, I don't know, 18 months. And he's like, we have a part in the song. You put up your hands and you say, hello, man. And he goes, hello, man. I've never heard the child talk before.
Right.
So there's your early literacy. They sing along to the songs.
I have the same thing in my house. My son is 18 months old,
Yeah?
and he barely says any words, but if you sing a song to him, he'll sing the words back to you.
There you go.
So absolutely,
That's
what you're
the
saying,
proof is right there.
somehow it processes in their brain differently, and I don't know how that happens, but it's
Me
pretty
too.
special. It's
Pretty
amazing to
incredible.
watch.
You know, music is that thing. It's not tangible, but everyone enjoys it. It brings everyone together.
Can we talk about Michael and the Rocknest Monsters?
Yes.
You're still a rock star, but for
Yeah.
kids.
That band, for families.
For
Let me tell you,
families,
this
okay.
band is so good. These guys I'm playing with are so talented. I don't even play the guitar a lot of the time. I just put it down and run around like a great rock star.
You have a lot of
but
energy, don't you?
I do.
I'm
I do.
getting that vibe.
I do. What are we doing after this?
Yeah, right. We're playing. We're going to jam out.
That's right. Michael and the Rocknest Monsters is great. We just had a show at Symphony Space in Manhattan, sold that out. We'll be at the Woodland in Maplewood coming up, and we get around. We play some good shows.
Why did you start this band?
You know, our children age out, you know, so after 4, unless we're in preschools, we really don't see the children, so then this gives us an opportunity to see those children again. And my children are 7 and 9 now, not to date myself, but you know, I want something for them to enjoy.
Yes.
And Michael and the Rocknest is pretty hip. It's pretty cool.
Wow, that was my question. Do they still think you're cool?
They do.
At 7
they
and 9,
sing
you
on the
still have
records.
it.
They sing on the records. They help me write songs. They're fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they're little rock stars in the making, little budding stars.
Amelia and Sienna are perfect little rock stars.
I love it.
They
I
are.
love it. Tell us where people can learn more information about your program. Preschool
Sure.
of Rock, Michael and the Rocknest Monsters. Where do we go?
Preschoolofrock.com. You could find a slew of information on there. Also Facebook, other people's photos, and you can see what parents think of the program, not just what we think of it. We think we're great.
Of course, we think you're great too. You are going to schools, right? This is not just in the Preschool of Rock
That's right.
locations. You're also going out into schools.
We're an enrichment program. We go to the school. We see right now I'd say we see between 2,000 and 2,500 children a week. And we're in Manhattan and much in New Jersey. And we go into the school and we offer a enrichment music program that is STEM-based, science, technology, engineering, and math,
Sure.
kind of tying in a little bit of education, a lot of it with the music, but we don't let them know it.
Yes,
It's
they
like,
don't
so
know
we
they're
sneak
learning.
it in
It's like the
there.
vegetables in the sauce. You
Yes.
mix it in and you don't know you're getting
That's
it.
right.
And
do-
also you can do birthday parties.
We do
People can get you for birthday parties.
That's right. We do
Yes.
birthdays for Preschool of Rock. We do enrichment programs at schools for Preschool of Rock, and our parent and me classes.
I love it. Michael Napolitano, founder and director of Preschool of Rock. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So much fun.
We're going to jam now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. I love it.
I'm Taiwan Join, Berkeley College, class of 2011, Assistant General Manager, Vera Wang.
Kate Hickey, class of 2006, project manager at Trocarico Architecture and Design.
Sal Frasina, class of 2009, Chief Construction Inspector, Con Edison.
Tracy Mondale, class of 2010, Sales Space Manager, PepsiCo.
From different walks of life, our students succeed in different ways. Yet their first step is exactly the same. Berkeley College.
Also brought to you by the Russell Berry Foundation, RWJ Barnabas Health, and by the New Jersey Education Association.